I had a call with one of my brothers yesterday, and he was telling me, there's some high leverage tasks that we had on his deliverables to complete from the previous 2 weeks, and he did okay. I believe he completed 8 out of the 14 days, all the high leverage tasks on a day-to-day basis. He had 8 days that he won out of 14, which is okay, not the best, but in 1% Academy, we chase excellence. So I was on this ass on the call, and I was asking him, like, okay, like, what is it? Why aren't you hitting 14 out of 14 days, 12 out of 14 days, 10 out of 14 days? You've yet to have a 7 out of 7 week. And he was telling me that, there's spurts throughout the day, where his emotions get the best of him. Maybe he's tired, maybe he's overthinking, maybe he's overwhelmed, maybe something unexpected occurs. And, when I was talking to him, he was like, having this self-awareness and this accountability, I would have never thought. Because overall, I believe he's at like a 46% completion rate overall, which is really bad. But he started off his first month very slow. And he was like, man, like, if I wouldn't have had this, accountability, like, in front of me of how many days I'm actually doing everything to move the needle forward, like, I would have had a flawed perception of my progress. Like, I wouldn't have knew that I was fucking up this many days, And I told him this on the call, and this is something I preach in a lot of my videos, but it's something that I've observed in my life early on, but I think it's hitting a little harder. Like, I think that my brothers are learning a lot from me in 1% Academy, but I'm learning a lot from them as well. That's helping me be a better coach and a better man, as I chase new trajectories and new objectives that I set out to accomplish in my life. But within that, I told him, I'm like, man, like, those little moments seem so insignificant, but they compound over time. And as we look at your first 2 months in 1% Academy, if you've only done the high leverage task consistently 46% of the time, right? So it made me feel like 50-50. It made me feel like 70-30, whatever the case may be, but it's right here. We can see that, 46% of the time is that you only complete the high leverage task 40%, that you only complete the high leverage task 46% of the time. And, I was dogging him on the call, you know what I'm saying? Letting him know, like, yo, bro, you got to tighten up. I would hate to get to week 12, week 13, and you still doing the same shit, X, Y, and Z. And, I told him, like, there's going to be some days where, the discipline isn't going to matter. Motivation is not going to be there. And it's going to straight willpower. And you just have to remember why you're doing this, why you paid me, why you joined 1% Academy. Why did you want to improve to be a better man? And ironically enough, man, I think maybe it was to make this video, maybe it was to make me a better man. I told my brother that, and literally today was that for me, right? So I woke up at 5 a.m. today, started recording a vlog for you guys. The vlog was coming out fire, just bought an ice tub, right? I bought 6 things of ice, put it in there, wasn't cold enough. Then I had to literally use a gallon. You guys will see when the vlog drops tomorrow. Literally a gallon, one by one, to fill up the tub. That took about 90 minutes by itself, right? Because I didn't have a hose that connected from my faucet to my ice tub, right? Then I'm on my way to the grocery store, and somebody books a call to join 1% Academy, and I only have a 30-minute window for them to book a call. So technically they can book a call as long as they get a 30-minute advance, right? And I wasn't expecting them to book a call, which is a mistake on my end. I should have been aware that the time block was available. So I'm at the store. I got to run home, take the call, right? You know what I'm saying? Boom. Then I had to reschedule one of my brothers to do his call a little bit earlier. So that pushed everything back, right? Then I had a final call with my brother Corey that went very well. Then I get to the gym, and my mic dies. Like, first exercise, my mic, not the mic, but my adapter dies. And not only that, but I had quad day today. You know, I'm really excited. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know I've been saying like, oh, I'm doing 3 leg days now, so I'm really excited to go to the gym, X, Y, and Z. I get to the gym, it's fucking packed. Just because I had to push my schedule back. So I can't even start with Bulgarian and Goblet because it's nowhere to set my camera. So I start on leg extensions, single leg extensions, and the fucking mic adapter dies. Not my mic, but the adapter. So from then, you know, my emotions started to take over, and everything in me was just saying, man, just go to the grocery store and go home, because I still have to go to the grocery store. And everything in me was just saying, man, just go live tonight and just say fuck the vlog this week. You know, and everything in me was saying, well, you know, it's already late. Skip abs, just go home. Skip the sauna, just go home. You know, shorten the workout, bro. You tried, you showed up. Things ain't go your way all day, bro. You'll start back tomorrow. And it was this little voice just in my head the whole gym session, brother. And this was the same way I was feeling when I was sick. And I've been feeling like this, if I'm being very honest, fellas, I've been feeling like this most days. Most days I have not been motivated as of late. Most days I have not been disciplined as of late. Like having to rely on my discipline. I've been disciplined, but I haven't been thinking cognitively, oh, I gotta stay disciplined. It's taking straight willpower, right? I'm in the fucking sauna, right? I didn't listen to that inner bitch. I'm in the fucking sauna. I do 20 minutes in the sauna, fellas. Every fucking minute I was in that motherfucker today, it was hurting more than it usually hurt. And I usually eat that shit like it's a piece of fucking cake, right? And you're probably like, Cry, why are you telling me all this shit about you? Why are you telling me all this shit about what you told your brother? I'm telling you because I've been preaching, fellas, that you have to win the test days. And some days will be test days when everything goes wrong. But I'm here to let y'all know that I was wrong. There will be phases in your life where the majority of days are the fucking test days. The majority of days, everything is going wrong. The majority of days, something wrong with your car. Your boss get on your nerves. Your girlfriend argue with you. Something gets deducted from your bank account, right? Fucking tire go flat. Fucking grocery store don't have the protein that you want, right? You order your fucking vitamins, they come in late, right? Your gym is fucking packed. Work have you come late. It's traffic, whatever the case may be. It will be phases of your life, brother, where most days are like that. Most days are like that. Most days are test days. Most days, everything is going to throw you off. It's going to be most days where that inner bitch is talking to you, right? You got that angel and that devil on your shoulder, but the devil is going to be a lot louder. A lot louder. And I don't know why, but the devil has been a lot louder. I don't know what it is, fellas. The devil's been a lot louder lately, right? I haven't fallen off. I haven't been a dweeb, but it's taken more grit and willpower to get my objectives done than it usually does. I reflect back when I first lost my job and like I went demon mode, like the mode that I'm in now. When I first started, it was easy and smooth, right? I'm doing 45-minute whiteboard videos, going to the gym. Granted, I didn't own 1% Academy at that time. It was still in the works. But everything that I had to do on a day-to-day basis to get the job done, I was knocking it out with ease. That shit was easy. I was seeking more pain. Right? I didn't even feel the fucking pain. Like these days, fellas, I'm feeling that fucking pain. Right? But I understand, man, the 10X rule talks about new levels, new devils, right? I'm going through new problems that I wouldn't have had to go through unless I elevated. Right? Like me having to reschedule a call, it was a point in time where I worked a 9 to 5. I didn't have to worry about rescheduling the call. Right? Me having to drive to the grocery store, somebody books a call to join 1% Academy, so I got to rush home to go take the call. That wouldn't have happened when I was working my 9 to 5, right? Me getting to the gym and having to grind through every fucking set like my life depended on it, that wouldn't have happened when I was a skinny dweeb and I was skipping the fucking gym, right? My fucking mic dying, right? Halfway through the content, so I got to record another half of the vlog tomorrow to give y'all a quality vlog, which is really a blessing in disguise because it's going to be a lot longer and better, right? But that little issue, I didn't have to go to that issue when I wasn't making content. I could just hit the gym and go. I would just hit the gym and come home. I wouldn't have had this problem 2 years ago. I would just went to the gym, came home, right? But I have new objectives. I have new levels that I'm trying to get to. And I refuse to make excuses. I refuse to be on my deathbed like, holy shit. Right? I lost the test days, right? I went through a phase of my life where the majority of days were test days and I fucking failed, right? I hate that. And also, I can reflect back of when I was hooping in high school. Thirsty as fuck. Hold on. I can reflect back at the days when I was in high school, man. And y'all know the story. I played for the toughest coach ever, man. Like, that nigga used to grill me every fucking day. And I always say those from a majority of physical standpoint, maybe not cognitive, but physically, the toughest days of my life. Probably cognitively as well. Because every day it was a different battle with my coach. Every day he was playing mind games with me, right? Pushing me, testing me, right? Playing with my emotions. You know what I'm saying? So I would say physically and cognitively, those were the toughest times of my life. Every day was a test day, right? And I can look back and I can look back and I can reflect like, damn, today was tough, but it wasn't tougher than back then. Not only that, but I can remember, you know, this chick keep looking at me. I don't give a fuck. She's staring at me right now. What's up, babe? God damn. But it's also important too on your test days, fellas, just remind yourself of the why, right? So when I get in the sauna, I do my daily reads and I usually just read. Right now I'm reading my notes from the 10X Rule and Think and Grow Rich. And depending on where I'm at in life, I read different books, right? You know, when I was in a relationship, I was reading a lot of the 48 Laws of Power, The Rational Male, because those gave a lot of game on how to navigate relationships, remain your masculinity, whole frame while in a relationship. So I always base the notes that I'm reading off of where I'm at in life. And to me, my work ethic, my imagination, and my faith and my belief are the main components to get me to where I need to go right now in my life. Work ethic and faith, right? And the two books that are big on work ethic and faith are Think and Grow Rich and the 10X Rule. So when I was in a sauna, I was reading those, you know what I'm saying? But something just told me to read my Villain vs. Hero. And I haven't read it in a long time. For those that don't know, Villain vs. Hero, basically a villain is everything that you're running away from, right? The person that you used to be. And the hero is everything that you're running towards, the 1% version of yourself, right? And the villain is the 99% dweeb version of yourself. Some told me to go read that, and I read that. And I'm just like, man, like when I was this villain, I had no test days. Everything was smooth, right? Didn't have to worry about making a YouTube video. Didn't have to worry about hitting the gym. Didn't have to worry about hitting my macros. Didn't have to worry about fucking posting X amount of stories on Instagram. Didn't have to worry about getting a reel up a day. Didn't have to worry about giving 24-hour communication to my brothers and always responding within 24 hours. Didn't have to worry about answering a call anytime one of my brothers called me. Didn't have to worry about none of that shit, man. Like, my life was a lot more peaceful, but I was a dweeb. I was mediocre. I was average. I wasn't shit. And I wanted everything that I have now. It's very interesting. Everything that I have now, when I read that villain, that's what I wanted back then. I wanted the physique. I wanted the beard. As crazy as it sounds, I just wanted a beard, fellas. I wanted white teeth, right? I wanted to have the tattoos that I have now. I wanted to be sitting in a BMW. I wanted to have some type of status, respect, and authority on social media, right? At that time, I thought it was music. God had a different plan. It happened to be coaching, right? So I reflect back like, damn, man, like, everything that I wanted back then, I have now. And I'm sitting here complaining about most days being test days. I'm sitting here overthinking like, damn, how I'm gonna get this vlog out. I'm sitting here overthinking, mad that I gotta drive back to fucking take a call or fucking go to the grocery store twice to get ice for this ice tub, X, Y, and Z. Brother, that's a blessing. So not only will you go through a phase where the majority of your days are test days, right? But you have to understand that that's a blessing. That is literally the magic. That is when you're getting better. That's literally your body and your mind telling you we are elevating. Literally. Because when you stay the fucking same, that's when I was the villain. That's when I wasn't shit. That's when I was a 99% dweeb, when everything was comfortable. I will keep saying, as a man, a hard life is the easiest life. And right now my life is very hard, but it's not hard. It's just new. You have to embrace that uncomfortability. You have to embrace that pain consistently. It's all about the daily tiny battles. You have to win with your emotions. The moment you let your emotions win, you will lose. Every time. Every time. And it was literally that bitch on my shoulder talking to me. Just in the workout early. Just go live tonight, right? Just put out the vlog when it's halfway done, right? Just go to the grocery store. Just miss a day. Them thoughts was in my head. Y'all think Cry is so consistent. Cry is so disciplined. Bro, I have them same fucking thoughts you do. Like, oh, I can miss one video. I haven't missed a video in 90 days, but I can miss one. One will not hurt, Cry. No! fucking way. Yes, I didn't get the vlog out like I wanted to, but I'm still going to come in here, tell a story, and provide value of everything that I'm going through, because I know it's at least one person that can resonate with it. I know it is. Right? I would say, man, in the very beginning of your journey, and then once you make that progress, and it's really just the beginning of your journey. It's really just the beginning when every day will be a test day. Once you get past that barrier, you're good to go. Right? Like, I'm at the end of my journey of the objectives I set out to accomplish when I was a 99% dweeb. I'm at the end of it now. I got the physique, right? At that time, I wanted to make 10K a month. I'm making well over 10K a month right now. I'm driving a decent car. I drive a BMW. That's all I wanted back then, right? I'm living in a nice city by myself, nice apartment, right? Luxury apartment. You know what I'm saying? Can eat whatever I want to eat whenever I want to eat it. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are all the objectives I set out to obtain when I was a skinny dweeb. But now, fellas, as you guys know, I have new objectives. I will retire my mother. I will drive a Lamborghini Urus. I will make 100K a month. I will do it. I will do it. I know I will, right? But within that, I have to push myself to new trajectories. Every day will be a test day because I'm in the beginning of that journey. It's not hard. It's just new. Right? So I'm giving you my story so you can relate, but maybe your story right now, you're not trying to make 100K a month. You're just trying to get a new job. Maybe you're just trying to get in shape. Maybe you're just trying to get your first 10K subs, right? Maybe you're just trying to get your side hustle going, whatever the case may be. Brother, I'm in the beginning stages I'm in the beginning stages just like you are. Right, so I'm coming to you to relate to you as a brother today to keep going, keep fighting. Most of these days will be test days. Most of these days will be hard. Most of the days the devil will test you. Most of the days it will take grit and willpower and everything that you have inside of you to get the high leverage tasks done on a day-to-day basis. It's gonna take everything. I can promise you. It's taking everything for me, fellas. I don't know if it's because I switched from the fucking Alanis to the Celsius. Nigga, even with 2 Alanis, nigga, I'm still like fatigued a little bit, man. Like, I don't know what it is, man. Shit just been a little bit harder lately. But it's not hard, it's just new. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep pushing through, man. But I'm just coming here today to preach with you guys that most days will be test days in the beginning. Right? Each time that you reach a new level, a new trajectory, maybe you got the physique now, so you're trying to maximize your income. Maybe you maximize your income, now you're trying to get the physique, right? Maybe you getting 7s, but you're trying to get 9s, right? Maybe you got the Nissan, now you want the BMW. Maybe you got the BMW, now you want the Ferrari, whatever the case may be, right? You got to keep going, right? You got to keep going, right? And another thing I keep in mind, man, right? Some of you guys know, some of you don't. I'm in a mentorship as well. The same way that I run 1% Academy, I'm in a mentorship learning from an individual who scales motherfuckers who got 1% Academies or coaching businesses, right? And they're having a business event, a meetup event in Dallas. You guys know I live in Dallas this month, which I'll be attending, right? I'm trying to outperform all of them motherfuckers. Thinking fucking 10X rule talk about don't compete, dominate. I'm trying to dominate all these motherfuckers. I'm trying to go to that event on the 20th to 22nd and be the top performer, the top dog out of all the fucking coaches. That's what I want, so I have to put in the work, right? I don't want them niggas to be able to fuck with me on no level, whether it be content, whether it be revenue, right? Whether it be consistency, right? Whether it be fulfillment, whatever the case may be. I want to go to that fucking event and my mentor like, hey, cry the top dog, right? Not I want to, I will go to that event and I'm gonna vlog the whole thing so y'all can see. But I had to keep that in mind today as well, right? Just to have that healthy amount of competition, right? I don't know why this chick keep looking at me. Just make the approach. Fuck. Because I'm recording a video right now, right? Holy shit. She not bad. It's the devil's trying to throw me off though. I'm not going, right? Most days will be test days, man. You gotta win the daily tiny battles. Every fucking day is a battle when you in the beginning stages, when you're in your building phase, right? It'll get to a point where I'm in my maintaining phase of making 100K a month, when my mom isn't working, where I'm driving a Urus. And you know what's interesting, fellas? I'll probably make a video just like this with the red guts, with the Lamborghini interior. And I'm probably gonna use this video when I get it too. right? When I make a video similar to this in the years, I'm gonna make a video like this, fellas. And you know what I'm gonna be saying? I'm gonna be like, damn, man, I remember when the majority of my problems was just my mic dying, me making a vlog and it not releasing accordingly, having to go to the grocery store back and forth to fill out an ice tub, having to rush back home to take a sales call. And I'm gonna be like, damn, I miss when them was my problems. It's just funny how life works, man. I'm going to be in the Lamborghini Urus saying that. I'm gonna be saying that. I promise you, man, because I can only imagine, man. That's why I always say, man, you don't have to have the authority to start a YouTube channel, man. Like, start that shit when you're not the man you want to be yet and document the whole journey. That is one of my biggest regrets, and I wish I would have did. I wish I could have made a video when I was in that fucking Nissan Altima, and all I wanted was a BMW, and I could have showed you guys like my thought process when I was a skinny dweeb, and all I was reading was a list of hate, list of love, and my daily motives every fucking day. And I was waking up at 5, going to the gym, then going to my 9 to 5, and from 5 to 9 I was door dashing. Then after I made a little bit of income from door dashing, I would do deep work, and I was studying e-commerce. I was reading all the books that I preach to you all about now: 48 Laws of Power, Atomic Habits, Substance Art of Not Giving a Fuck, taking notes on each chapter, studying the chapters. I wish I could have documented that journey so I could look back from a video standpoint, a visual standpoint, and be like, damn, now I'm living that. I'm grateful and I'm blessed that I've made the progressions that I've made. But I want more now, right? And it's not greed, it's hunger, right? A lot of motherfuckers will tell you, oh, it was a motherfucker in my comments talking about, oh, God doesn't want you to make 100K a month. Brother, you don't know what God wants me to do. God doesn't want me to be a lazy dweeb. There's nothing wrong with having a lot of money if you're not using it incorrectly. There's nothing in the Bible that says be broke, right? The Bible says don't idle money. Don't put it on a pedestal, right? But if you're using your money as a resource and not worshiping it, you're fine. So if you're watching this, you fucking dweeb, telling me that God doesn't want me to fulfill my life and check every single C and be exceptional in every area and retire my mother and relieve stress from her, suck my dick, right? That has nothing to do with my religion, right? If anything, God does not want to be a lazy dweeb, period, right? So each level I get to, I must understand I'm starting from zero again, right? Same way I tell you guys, right now, fellas, with where I'm trying to get to with 100K a month, starting this new journey with 1% Academy, I'm at about 5 to 10 degrees right now. I'm at about 5 to 10 degrees, right? I've seen some fruits of it, but not 32 degrees. It ain't hit yet. I don't have the objectives that I set up to obtain, right? But I have to keep going, right? I have to win the test days. I have to win the test phase, right? I can't let my emotions get the best of me on a day-to-day basis. I have to win each day. Every day has been a war, man. Every fucking day. And I know y'all going through the same thing. I know all my brothers is going through the same thing. That's why I can relate to them so much. That's why 1% Academy is so special, right? Because I've been through what they're going through from whether it's getting a new job, whether it's getting a physique, whether it's fucking building a personal brand. I've been through that 0 to 32. I've been through that 0 to 32 degrees phase, right? Not only that, but I'm going through one myself right now. So I can only practice what I preach. I can't tell my brother the other day, hey, you got to win those emotions. And then I fail to get a video up today and I be a fucking dweeb. I can't do that. Right? So here I am. I refuse to miss a video. It will get to a point, because my mentor has already told me this. It will get to a point where I'll only do 3 videos a week. It will get to that point, but now is not the time. It's not the time for that yet, right? I'm seeking more pain. I'm seeking uncomfortability. And now that I think about it, even when he does tell me to do that, I'll find a way to get a video up a day. Because I don't want to be nothing like these niggas. I don't want to do nothing I don't want to do the bare minimum, ever. One thing I'm starting to realize, fellas, like, the only way to make this shit inevitable is to be extreme. With your willpower, with your work ethic, with your intensity. The only way is to 10x it with your effort, though. That's the only way to make it impossible. Anytime I did things my best, anytime that I did things like my best sometimes, anytime I gave something 100%, anytime I needed something, it wasn't enough, right? All the times where I made the greatest breakthroughs of my life, whether it was getting the physique, whether it was making X amount of money a month, whether it was getting a 6-figure job, it took everything. everything. It took like 72 hours where I'm running off fucking 15 hours of sleep. Each day I got 5 hours of sleep. It took spending my fucking last on that mentorship. It took sacrificing relationships with women that I thought I was going to be with for the rest of my life. It took everything, right? And I'm starting to understand that's the only way. The only way is to give everything. That's it. That's the only way. You can't half-ass this shit. It's very, very simple. You get what you put in, right? And sometimes when you give everything, it will take everything. And today took everything. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, I had a fire vlog for you guys. It didn't pan out that way. Maybe God wanted me to put this video out to help somebody else get through their journey. I don't know what the fuck it is, man. But the vlog will be out tomorrow and it'll be better, like I mentioned. But you just got to win. Fuck the test days. You got to win the test phases, brother. Because right now, I feel like I'm working hard. I feel like I'm embracing uncomfortability, but I haven't seen the fruits of my labor yet. I haven't hit 100K month yet. My mother's still clocking in. I'm still driving this BMW. I haven't reached the trajectories I set out to accomplish yet, but I feel like I'm maxing out my effort, brother. Every day I'm pushing myself to new levels. Fellas, I'm thinking about waking up at 4. Fuck 4:25. Is if I wake up at 4, I can get more done. Versus trying to get it done at night. I'm just trying to do more, man. And win the test phase. Because I know, fellas, it's going to be bittersweet. I know when I reach these objectives, I'm going to look back at videos like this. What the fuck? I'm going to look back at videos like this and use them as B-roll. Be like, damn, man. I remember that day I was sick as fuck. And I took a walk on my trail and I made that grit video. I remember the day when I made a procrastination video outside and the audio cut out halfway through. Then I had to go to my desk and record the rest of the video and get it uploaded. I remember when I first made my sacrifice video, the one-word video, my first ever one-word video, and I recorded the whole video and it was blurry. So I had to re-record the whole video again and it was a 35-minute video. I remember when I spent my last $7,500 to launch 1% Academy to make failure impossible, and I didn't even know it was going to be successful, but I still took the risk. And if I failed, I would have had to drive home to fucking Ohio, and my car would have got repossessed, and my credit would have been fucked. I remember when I thought the woman that I was with was the last woman I was ever going to be with, but it didn't work out because I put my purpose first, and I sacrificed the relationship and the attention and time I could have gave her to be the best man that I could be. And it all panned out. It all panned out. That's what I'll remember, fellas. I'll remember all the sacrifices I made. Financially, mentally, emotionally, physically. And it'll all be worth it, man. It'll all be worth it. And I was sitting reading that villain. That's what I was thinking about, fellas. I think I need to make a new villain versus hero. Because I'm nowhere near the trajectories I set out to accomplish. But I have to keep winning the test phases. And you got to keep winning them too. That's the video for today. Vlog will be out tomorrow. I love y'all. Peace.